In the Heart of the Word. Reflections by Father Joseph Mary, SCTJM, on the daily readings from the Holy Mass. Special Encore Edition, from the Land of the Word 2022, Tuesday after Epiphany, in honor of the Jubilee year 2025, Pilgrims of Hope. His heart is open to us.
God bless you, dear family. Today in the Heart of the Word, we are in the Land of the Word, and we are in the Atomos of Jesus, at the place called Tabgha, right below me here in Arabic. And the name is derived from the Greek word heptapagon, which means the seven streams. So the seven streams of northern Galilee flowed through here into the Sea of Galilee. This is where Jesus called the first disciples. Our gospel today is Matthew chapter 14, verses 13 to 21. It is the first multiplication of loaves and fish in the Gospels. Matthew says that Jesus disembarked from the boat right down here after crossing the sea from Capharnaum, and when he saw the crowds, his heart was torn open with compassion, and he healed many sick. The word splagniste in the Greek, which describes his heart, comes from the Hebrew raham, which means to make room for someone else. Eventually, the verb raham was identified with the love of a mother for her children, and even the womb of a woman was called the rachamim, the merciful place of love, where room is made for another. Here, when Jesus disembarks from his boat, his heart is rent open with compassion for us. He makes room for us in his heart. He sees our suffering and our sickness. He sees our desperation at times, and he responds with his love. All the gifts of the gospel, his teaching, the sacraments, the gift of the church, flow from his pierced heart, prophesied here in this place when he had compassion on the crowds. In total, we hear of this description 12 different times in the Gospels. What is the Lord trying to tell us? That his heart is open to us, that he sees our pain, our suffering, our incomprehension, even our ignorance, and he sees our impossibilities. And what does he ask? He asks us what he asked the apostles, to give the 5 loaves and the 2 fish, to give something, to place it before him, and trust that with our little, he can do something marvelous. Even with our suffering, even with our tiredness, he can multiply it to feed many. If we give even the little that we have, my brothers and sisters, the Lord Jesus will satisfy the deepest desire of our own hearts, which is to be with him. And there will even be some left over, like those 12 wicker baskets that are filled with the fragments of the bread. Here in this beautiful place, we're reminded of the most beautiful place, which is a heart that is given over to Christ, that has been made beautiful by his merciful love. His heart is open to us, my brothers and sisters. In the light of the glory of God that shines on the face of Christ, shines on us as we give him our heart. Let us listen to the words of Mother Della. Here in this place, Jesus had compassion on the crowds, and the power of his mercy made all things new. What is it that Jesus is asking of us? That receiving his mercy, we can be missionaries of his love. Not only receiving the gift of his mercy, but embracing the task that we have received to share his merciful love that makes all things new and makes all things beautiful. Here in this beautiful place that speaks to us of the merciful love of God, to be missionaries of the beauty of God, which is his mercy. All for the heart of Jesus, through the heart of Mary.